Hey yo, what's happening guys, DeTeeko here, and today we're talking about gear, more specifically about gear which I use to create my videos. I'm really looking forward into giving you my wish list of the gear I want to get in 2017 and how I want to progress with my filmmaking. So if you stay tuned till the end, I will give you out my wish list and maybe some tips of what purchases you should be looking forward to. So generally in this video I'll be talking about lenses, camera, microphones, stabilizers, tripods, and maybe even some additional gear. Without further ado, let's get rolling into the video. Firstly, we have here a MacBook Pro 2015 15-inch with a Retina screen. I'm really proud of this purchase. I got it not so long ago. Basically, my goal was to edit outside when I'm traveling, just to have that portability, to have the access to all the editing softwares when I'm not in my house. I do actually consider this computer as very optimized for video editing, especially with the Final Cut Pro. The rendering time is just absolutely crazy. Sometimes it even exceeds the limits and breaks my PC. Secondly, we have the Canon 50mm EF 1.8 aperture lenses. It is my go-to lens when I need to shoot portraits or take still pictures. Then I got the Industar 55mm f2.8 aperture lens. I just found this lens in the attic of my grandpa's. Even though it's supposed to be 55mm, it doesn't take focus and it's a manual lens, and I use it as a macro, not that often though. Moving on, we got Helios 45mm 58mm f2. I have used this lens before. I used the Canon 50mm and I was really happy about it. But when I got the 50mm Canon, I noticed how sharp it is, and Helios is just washed out. The last lens is the kit lens, which I got with my camera obviously. I use it for the wider shots and I have used it to record this video, pretty much most of it. It's an 18 to 55mm zoom lens, an f3.5 to 5.6 aperture lenses, which of course it gets darker when you're zooming in. I'm really looking forward in getting a new wide angle lens. Moving on to the stabilizers, I've got a Flycam Nano, which I bought off eBay for like 90 bucks a few years ago. I'm really struggling with this item because it unstabilizes so quickly and it is time consuming to get the job done. In the description, I'm gonna provide you also with a GlideCam, a more professional stabilizer link. For hardware, I got a Maxtor 1TB HDD disk just to store my footage and keep it safe. And the Apple doesn't have as much space as filmmaking requires. A stereo microphone, Blue Yeti, which is an awesome thing, but pickups a lot of sound and even the unnecessary ones. It is one of my first purchases ever made on eBay, which was back in 2012, and I'm still proud of it. A fun fact, I'm recording currently with it. A smartphone tripod just to keep those live streams coming. A neat, useful little item. For another accessory, I've got the Hot Shoe double mount on a DSLR camera. Basically what it does, it can be attached to a camera and then it's like an extension to attach a light and a microphone. Then I've got a flexible octopus tripod just to get a camera anywhere, on any tree, on any pole. A tripod head mount. A Canon battery grip, which allows you to put AA batteries in, or double LP E8. A pop filter for the microphone. Memory card 32GB, one I'm using currently right now recording. A Canon Remote RC6, so you can focus from a distance and take pictures. A Rode Smart Life microphone, just to get that hidden recorded sound. A DSLR 4-wheel dolly. Also, I have used this to record most of this video, the product shots. An articulating arm, also to get a camera to any tree, any pole, or wherever you want to put it. A Bose SoundLink Mini 2, for the sound while I'm editing with my laptop, not alone. Oh, you thought I was done? Unfortunately, I'm not. Razer Kraken 7.1 headphones. Those are really smart gadget headphones with a 7-angle surround system sound, and I have been using them for 3 years right now, and the only con I see is that my ears start to hurt a little after a long time of use. Sony DCC HX9V. Mostly I use this camera as my second camera for vloggings or behind the scenes footage. It isn't the best quality and it doesn't have manual focus, but I could say that it gets the job done. This was my first own camera with which I made movies.
A Rode microphone boom pole. Basically, just like in the movies, it is used to record sound, so a sound operator could get a clear sound of the subject from far distance. Canon EOS 700D. It's a really awesome camera for beginners, just to get the best production value at low price. But later on, I think we all have to move to more advanced cameras. Genesis LED 126. Basically, it's a different light source just to get at perfect lighting. Well, maybe not that perfect, but needed. Rode Video Mic Go. Genuinely, it's just the microphone I use for my camera. Sometimes I attach it on camera and sometimes on a boom pole. Oh right, I forgot my most expensive lens. Or did I? For the last product, it's the Velbon tripods, CX640 and 300. To be honest, one was my mother's and I'm just using it till now, and the other one is a borrowed one from my sister's boyfriend. An honorable mention goes to my first ever made stabilizer from the parts found in my garage. I remember I was so happy when I made it, and I thought it's gonna do a smooth job in my production value. For some purchase advice, I would say just get a decent camera off your budget, the one which your budget actually allows. For my case, it was the Canon 700D, and hopefully later on I keep increasing this unique value of the camera. And the accessories, well, some of them may be important, some of them may not, depends on your needs. Taking a look to my wish list, I'm really looking forward to getting a drone, just because it would spread my business into a wider one. Because people nowadays, all of them, they want drone shots. It's still a new release in the market. Secondly, I really want to upgrade to a new glide cam, just because the Flycam Nano doesn't do the job as I wish it would. A shoulder rig, a cheap choice of having more opportunities to do while filmmaking, and I'm excited about it as much as for the other items. And lastly, Panasonic GH5. The beloved, the upcoming one. I can't say that I'm going to get it, but it obviously is on my wish list, and hopefully one day I will.
Thank you so much guys for watching this week's video. I am looking forward into making 3 more videos, which is the how you can make your DSLR footage better, how to select music for your videos, and my room tour. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you click that subscribe button and like this video. See you later.